In WWF, we link the sustainability with tech. Like, we are now in a situation where we realize that the business as usual is failing to scale. Just the magnitude of the problems that we're trying to solve doesn't really connect to the pipeline of solutions that we have. So I think it's very important, and we're looking increasingly into at WWF how we can positively link technology with our conservation work. So we're looking at what are the big global mega trends, what are the growth sectors, and what role does emerging tech play for conservation, and we try to see how we can kind of work together with the tech sector to find solutions to some of these big problems that we're fighting. And we would never go into explore these things like if it's not something that brings value for nature and people. That is like the core of WWF's mission. But there's also a potential actually for this to become new funding streams as well for impact, and it's a new field honestly that we are exploring at the moment. We are now launching a joint venture, which is a blockchain based a platform for traceability in fishing, but could be applied for any commodity, and that is like a joint venture that is being spun out of WWF, but it's a profit for purpose. It's a profit for purpose venture, so it means that all kind of profit will be reinvested in impact. Yeah. If I should give 3 key advices to link the sustainability agenda with tech, at least that's how we see it in WWF. I think the first thing is that it's important that there is a diversity. So when we work to try to innovate for the solutions of tomorrow within conservation, we look outside of our own sphere and try to connect with unusual allies that come from a very different perspective, that has expertise in a different field, that can contribute, and we can come up with something that none of us could have done alone. So that's the one thing. Secondly, of course, you need to have shared values, and you need to kind of there needs to be a sweet spot where the different organizations or companies or the group that you're working with, that you have a shared goal that you work towards. And thirdly, I think it's important that you deploy a very rigid and robust methodology to innovation, so that you have some clear goals and some clear ways of structuring the innovation process. In WWF, we use the design thinking approach, where we really try to move in and to structure our innovation processes in a structured way, where we experiment and come up with the cheapest and fastest possible solutions that we can prototype in the real world, and not like build the big moon rocket at first.